Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Lions kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Nice zone entry on the left side. Fires it on net, and not much on that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Came up with the save on that play. Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. Takes a shot, and not much on that one. Looks to set up at the point now. Denies him again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Creffeld's got it from the back of their own cage. Slides the puck over to Hughes. And they send it right back to him. Hughes has the puck against the half wall. Scores! They saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored. Creffeld's been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off to the goal.
There's so many mini-games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one. And they have certainly dominated in that area, and when you start a game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn. Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench loves when he scores his goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck, he finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Germans now lead by 2.
In today's game, the goaltenders are just so good. You don't often beat them one-on-one, which is why you got to follow up on your rebound. You got to hound those pucks. He does it, and he buries it.
Slides it across. Poked away. Moves the puck down low. On the backhand. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Moves it quickly over to Ladd. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. The Germans have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Creffeld's won it. Now they'll go on the attack.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck. Leads to an opportunity.
Handles it again. Here's a short pass to Ladd. Takes the puck at the point. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that goes off a player in front. Hughes works the puck in his own zone. Shot. Stopped with ease. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck along the half wall. From the point, they take control of it. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Takes a shot. Scores! Wow! I think there might be smoke coming from the back of the net after that one-timer. Ukraine's got themselves a goal back, and they're right into it once again.
Well, it only takes one to reset the light for this team, and you can certainly see it as the bench erupted with that goal.
Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Newman's moving the puck through his own zone. The Lions carry it along the wall. Here's a chance. There's a save.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Lions have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Beautiful saucer pass. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine, and just misses wide.
And denied him there. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Krefeld's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. Nicholas takes possession right off the draw. Handles the pass. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. Up the outside of the iron and will play on. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a chance behind the net. He tips it. He scores! What a goal!
The deflection is so hard for a goaltender going one way when the puck goes the other. He is just a master class in it, James. He has the hand-eye coordination to tap almost anything down.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Germans win possession here in the open ice. Saucer pass. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Gets in front of it. Slides the puck over. Passes out front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number 2 is underway. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Jordan's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
The Germans continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. Ukraine's won the faceoff, and that's blocked. Nicholas takes it across the line. Comes up with the stop. Let's go! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had, and they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
Well, these are the types of goals that create a ton of energy up and down the bench, James, because it's about pounding pucks for retrieval, but also having the presence of mind to get the stick on puck and put it to the net. Great goal.
Nicholas takes possession after that center ice faceoff. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a two.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Quick pass to Minton. Takes the return feed. Here's a chance. And he makes the easy save.
Jordan's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
The Lions will play it from the corner, and they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Lag. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Newman. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Krefeld's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Tries to get the puck to Hughes. Looking to make something happen at center. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Handles the puck. Ukraine's on the attack. Sends the pass down low. Comes up with the steal. Sends it over to Hughes. They've got numbers. And that one's denied. Oh, off the post.
Krefeld's players can't get too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead. They've been effective in the offensive zone, and they're continually generating some shots.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 5-1 is where we sit to this point. Krefeld's won the draw in the neutral zone. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Centering pass in front. They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. But they found a little bit of light here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Krefeld's got a hold of it along the wall. Receives the pass. Makes his presence known on the ice. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Along the half wall with the puck. Krefeld's looking to break out of their own end. Look out, here they come on the attack. He scores! And here's the hat-trick, and Luka Shapo's gone!
Anytime you get a hat-trick, it's a special moment for a player and athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those bats flying around the ice, it's a pretty special one.
The Germans are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season. And we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Perfectly executed. Hit check there. Oh, you win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. And look at this. They really ratcheted up the intensity here. Scores. Will get those rally caps up.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one, but it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. Puck picked up in the open ice. Gets it over to Lag. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Krefeld's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. Nicholas has won it here at center. Passes over to Hughes. He says, let's get physical on that play. Quick shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space, Goaltender does it, makes a save. But when you're on, James. And just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways, but that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
Blocked in front. Takes the pass. Puts it on net. That's not going to fool him.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Moves the puck across to Minton. Takes the feed from his own end. Ukraine's got a hold of it against the wall. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. That frustration is now translating in penalties. They're going to find a way to figure this out.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. Back to more in a moment. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Criples won the opening face-off, and their power play continues. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Germans get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sidesteps the check. And he's able to handle that one.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here at this man advantage. Ukraine's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. The Germans are going to have to move it up quickly here if they're going to capitalize on this power play. Block shot.
If you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
And there we go. Icing is the call.
Nicholas has been on point tonight, literally speaking here, James, as he's having a multiple-point night. And all of his line mates know that if they get him the puck, he's going to find a way to either convert on it or he's going to make something happen with it. And that's a sign of a great hockey player, willing to do what it takes to play direct and put the puck in.
And he easily stops that one.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James. But finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Cripples ready to go on the attack. Oh, some fans thought that was in, but that went off the side of the net. Moves it to line. Oh, the dumps right over the boards.
Oh, that's a bit of a walk of shame, isn't it, James? He wasn't ready for that hit, and he winds up in the opponent's bench. That's a tough one.
Oh, he shuts the door again.
Gordon's made an incredible save there. I'm not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Moves it quickly over to Hughes. And that's blocked in traffic. Puck sent over to Newman. From center they get into the attacking area. Feeds it over. Turns it away. Play continues here, but this crowd still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way. So when you have it, you embrace it.
Kreffeld's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Takes the feed. He scores! Aye, aye, Captain! Ukraine's not going down without a fight here in the third.
Listen, they're behind the 8 ball. They've got within 2 now. They're pushing the pace. They've got to find ways to execute, drive the lanes. They've had the puck the majority of the time. They just have to find a way to cash in.
Feeds the puck to Hughes. Taken by Newman. Ladd's got it in the defensive end. Kreffeld's got a hold of the puck now. A little back and forth. Ukraine's got possession here in the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Ladd. Knocked away.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Here's a short pass to Ladd. Moves around along the half wall. Sends it down low. And he takes the dish. And that one's turned away. Moves with the puck at the corner. With possession along the wall.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
Ukraine's got control of the puck. Brings the ball up the post. Quick pass to Nicholas. High speed at center, moves up ahead now. Fires it, and he puts that one aside with ease. Takes the feed, and he had the answer on that one. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And gets a little boost to come up with the scores. Well, don't turn this off just yet. We've got ourselves a game.
Well, deficit of only 1 now. Their opponent is on their heels, and now they're playing with a sense of urgency. Watch out. You can feel the wave coming, James.
Kreffeld's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. There's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Ukraine's got the puck against the boards. Moves behind the net. And that's deflected. The Lions have it in the offensive zone. Up along the wing. Puck picked up by Nicholas. Big time stop there. Takes it at center. Quick shot. Turns that one away. Great defensive effort with the stick. Let's get the call. The Lions are off to the box. Interference the call.
Short-handed, down a goal here late in the third. They got to look to be opportunistic. They got to bring out the power, Gil, and look to jump on pucks.
Kreffeld's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Passes it over. Takes it across the blue line.
That's a smart play at this time of the game, James. Just to put the puck in deep, kill some valuable clock.
Takes it and looks ahead. Shot! Great save! What a great play!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one and find a way to reset for their next challenge.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm Jay Sabalski, and we will see you next time from ringside. The gauntlet was thrown down, and here on EA Sports. Really looking forward to this one tonight. From the boards. And then pass goes off a stick. Gains the zone through center. Shot! You'll need more than that to beat him. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Lads want a big draw in their own end. Moves the puck. Creffeld's got control of it now from their own end. And it's a quick pass to Hughes. Takes the return feed. Shot! A chance in front! Fantastic save!
Gordon's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's off the inside! Scores!
And this place is rocking and rolling now!
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it's certainly worth making out ready to play. This is the type of player that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup. Be hard and heavy on the puck, be relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with a goal. Absolutely outstanding.
And he takes the pass. Fires it on net. Goalie with a stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Still lots of time left in the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Creffeld's got the win off that draw. The Germans take it along the wall and makes the routine save.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Jordan's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Ukraine's got it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Creffeld's got the puck along the wall. Moves it over to Hughes. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Newman's going to play it against the half wall. Turns him away. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Here's a blast. And that's blocked from someone in front. Grabs control of it at the point. Grabs him with the glove. Looks to start the transition game behind the net. Ukraine's got the puck in the defensive end. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. And he takes the feed. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Takes a shot. Turns it aside with the glove.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Creffelds have put up a lot of shots so far here in the first, but they still haven't found any finish or any solid results yet. Ukraine's got the puck against the half wall. Pass back to the point. Moves along the blue line.
Lad's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Here's a pass down low. Quick feed down low. Quick feed to Ladd. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, Jim.
He scores! A little pop-up for the play. In the final moments of this period, Ukraine's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And he takes the feed. Creffelds down the line and into the zone. Sends him over. And he keeps that one out. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Creffelds generated a lot of scoring chances here in the first, but they still find themselves trailing late. The Lions get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sends a pass over. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Slides by the check. Ukraine's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Moves it to Ladd. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Ukraine's got it now. Dishes it off. Creffelds got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right? For period number 2, about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Creffelds had a slow start to this game, James. They're going to have to pick it up in terms of possession time. They're giving their opponent way too many opportunities and a lot of time with the puck.
Takes a shot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Handles the pass. Ladd's got it along the wing. Cross-ice pass inside the offensive zone. Here's a sharp angle shot. Answered the call there.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
And that's offside, stopping the play. We're still in the early stages of this period. Ukraine's got a 2-0 lead. Nice job tying up his opponent. Slides it across. From against the wall into the open ice. Way too much congestion blocks that. Krefeld's got it along the wall. Slides the puck over. Avoids the defender. Glove save. Jordan's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
Krefeld's look good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. Ukraine's won the defensive zone draw. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. A chance! And there's the save of the play.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puck scooped up by Newman. Sends the pass over. Ladd's got it against the boards. Denies him. He got on it. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the home crowd is loving this. Moving along the boards. Looking. Scores! Right on the doorstep. He passes on the rebound and puts it home.
James, forearm strength is critical in the game right now. You've got to be strong, you've got to be hard on your stick, especially on goals like this. The rebound comes out, you've got to be able to corral that puck quickly and get it off.
Ukraine's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight, especially what they've been doing in the offensive zone.
Yeah, why would you slow down when you can pad your stats? I mean, they've been all over the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun out there, and there's been a wave right through the bench.
Strong defensive effort. Grabs the puck at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Handles the puck. Oh, comes up with a stop. Quick feed down low. Slides the puck down low. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. Takes the feed up ahead.
Ladd's already got 3 points in this game, James, really leading the way offensively, and you have to wonder how many more he's going to get if he continues to handle the puck the way he is.
Moves it quickly over to Newman. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. The Lions take it from the side. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Ukraine's got the puck along the wall. Oh, look at this. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. Picked up along the boards by Ladd. Here's the official call. The Germans are going to be short-handed, tripping the call.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting thrown out. Real tough game.
Lions won the face-off here in the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Nicholas hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play short-handed. Off the draw, they take possession. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And that's off a stick. Hughes has it in the defensive end. They move the puck out of harm's way. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Oh, great move to sidestep the chip. Wrist shot to the slot. And the stop.
Come on, James. The official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. As these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. Ukraine's won the draw. Receives the pass. The Lions looking against the half wall. Point-to-point pass. Puts it towards the net.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Made the stop on the play. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. Here's a shot, and that goes off course. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Buffalo's right where they should be in this game.
A stone cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it hit the back of the net, James.
Ukraine's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Ukraine's going to play it from the corner. From one point man to another. And that carries off a stick. Feeds it down low. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Blocker saved by the goalkeeper.
Gordon's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James. But it was a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
What a steal in his own end. Takes the pass. Here's a chance. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not. Stones him on the one-timer.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Puck grab by Newman. Ladd's taking it from his own end. Takes the feed. There's the whistle, icing the call. The Lions have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. Scoops up the puck off the draw. Skates to the crease. Ukraine's gained possession. And he takes the dish. Ukraine's got the puck against the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. Ukraine's got possession of the puck.
The Lions know that their goaltender is sitting on a shutout right now. They've done everything they can to push the play to the outside and give an opportunity opportunity to the tender to get that big fat zero. The scoreboard's going to show it at the end of the game.
Handles the pass from the right side. Hughes setting up against the wall. Ukraine's got the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, and here's the pass. On the attack along the boards. From against the wall, it's centered out. Good check, frees the puck up. And there's the save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. More than half the period has expired. It's been demolition derby night. 4-0 is where we sit. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. Handles the pass at center. Here's the collision. Pass to Nicholas. And he sidesteps the check there. Ukraine's got the puck in their own end. Takes the feed moving in. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's intercepted. Poked away by Newman. Hughes explores his options in the corner. Closes the gap along the wall. The Germans played along the boards. Here he is on the tip. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Takes the feed. The Lions take it along the wall. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Sends it quickly to Hughes. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Newman. Quick pass to Hughes. Nicholas looks around. Comes up with the steal. And now it's grabbed by Newman. Handles the puck from the left side. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Germans are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
You had an uphill battle, being down by a few, and you take a penalty, and now the game's over.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Kreffeld's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Final seconds ticking away on this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. Empty net. You've got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
An aggressive draw is something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
There's a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time running down. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this ASHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know there's a lot on the line, in particular the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body language right there. They're pretty content with this victory.
Shapeshifter, giving up a part of me that no one needs to know. Mind drifter, in and out of dreams of what I've lost and what I hold. I'm always looking back, running out of slack, reaching for the road. So what's it gonna take to find a way to cut the cord and let it go? We can float away or kill the ghost that haunts the part of me that needs control. At 30,000 feet, I can finally see that I'm never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I don't cut the cord and let it go. Let it go. Cold shiver, treading in the water when I need a hand to hold. I give up, dancing with the shadow that you painted on the wall. Flickering the night, maybe I'm right, reaching for the road. So what's it gonna take to find a way to cut the cord and let it go? We can float away or kill the ghost that haunts the part of me that needs control. At 30,000 feet, I can finally see that I'm never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I don't cut the cord and let it go. Let it go. Cut the cord and let it go. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I'm always in the way. We can float away or kill the ghost that haunts the part of me that needs control. At 30,000 feet, I can finally see that I'm never gonna change if I'm always in the way. Never gonna change if I don't cut the cord and let it go. Let it go. Cut the cord and let it go. Say you wanted to be just a rock and roller, and now your money's gone. You got nothing to show for it. You leave nothing behind, and you know that it's over. Yeah. You wanna beat 'em up? Do you have what it takes? What it takes? Rock and roller. Yes, rock and roller. I won't work for the man. I won't think like a soldier. No. You tell your mama so, but she says you're a joker. You're a joker. You've been waiting in line. You've been waiting a long time. Sweet rock and roller. Now my rock and roller. Woo! Come on, boy. Get on.
The Rockets have won 2 in a row in this ongoing rivalry. Moreno's one to watch tonight. He had a monster game against them last time. He was physical and strong on the forecheck the last time these sides rumbled. When you got two teams that have been beefing forever, a great way to settle it is on the ice, and it's next. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh! Let's do this. The puck is struck away. Moves the puck to Milano. And he takes the pass. Here's the shot. Turns it aside with the glove.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of a game. That's how you do it.
Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hit check. Ukraine's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, look at this chance. Here's a chance. Makes the save again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Right in the low slot. Here inside the offensive end, takes the feed from along the boards. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. We got a whistle offside the call.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Grabbed along the boards by Milano. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Glove save.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Lads gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Oak's got the puck. Picks up along the wall by Tavares. That opportunity's rejected.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to pound the puck.
The Lions are in transition. Quick feed to Ladd. Moves the puck. Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Milano's lugging the puck. Ukraine's gained possession along the boards. Moves it to Newman. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle stops the play. Tavares caught for the pick. Interference the call.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
Ukraine's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Lets it go! Shuts the door with a great save!
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Good defensive start with the poke check. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Ladd's gonna play it from the back of the cage. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey James, that's what you gotta do if you want to compete for a PK spot and doesn't score. This is why you play the game, James. This is not how it's supposed to happen. This is a real player for the power play unit. Now they've got some work to do, but man, the other side, there's a ton of momentum going now.
Ladd's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Here's a chance to get it out. And they get it out of harm's way. Oaks sliding the puck behind the net. Answered the call on that play. The power play looking anything but as they give up a short-handed goal with both teams back now at even strength.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
The Lions will play it in their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Moves it in front and scores! What a play! their version of their team here after that goal.
Well, yeah, you can see in their body language after that counter strike as well, James. You could feel the energy kind of pulsing throughout the bench, and you almost knew and felt like something was coming. And for the coach, you like that because it's a response. It's a response to an early goal against, and as a coach, that's exactly what you want to see.
And he takes the feed. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
I think he put this in on his own.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own and you can just see the body language. He is not happy.
Here in the later stages of this period, it's been a better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, the PK unit is going to jump the boards here, James. They got to do a stellar job. They want to reset momentum late in the frame. This is a close one. They want to make sure they can take care of business here.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Lads had the face-off dot, ready to win this, draw on the man advantage. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Feeds it over. And he was ready for that save. Great read with the stick. The Rockets will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. They score!
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a short-handed goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And the puck clears the zone. Scoops up the puck here. Gains the zone on the left wing. And he takes the feed. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number two right after this. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number two is about set to go. This short-handed unit has done a solid job to this point. Just a few more seconds to spare as they win the draw. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Ukraine's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a short-handed goal.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. And I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Lads' pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down. If you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
The Rockets get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the right ice and get it 200 feet down.
Taken by Tavares. Olf's got it behind the net. And down he goes as the puck goes free. That's intercepted. A short-handed breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
Ukraine's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language, in the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
The Lions move the puck in the defensive zone. Strong feed from along the boards. That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a short-handed goal with the special teams unit, but now both teams back to even strike. Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's on a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Milano's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And the officials have passed the sentence here. The Lions have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, you wind up with a tripping call.
Back at the point, they set it up. Stops him cold. Sends a pass over. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck. Look at this. Down a man, and he's in all alone. Winds up, lets it go. And that goes off a player. Passes it over. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Milano's got it in the offensive zone. The Rockets have the puck in the corner. Tries to the crease. Here he is, shot inside. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat-trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Still lots of time left in the period. Let's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. Puck picked up by Tavares. Sends it out in front. Picked off in front. The Lions played along the wing. Drills them. Feeds the puck up to Milano. Pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Right on the doorstep. Here's a pass in front. Moves it again. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Solid hit on the play. And he coughs it up with the pass. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 answer goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they deflated and they push their opponent back on their heel. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Puck scooped up by Aquario. The Lions take possession in the defensive end. And that pass attempt is deflected. Olf's got a hold of it along the wall. Handles the pass. Dishes it off. Feed to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves it quickly over to Newman. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Olf's looking to break out. Slides the puck over. And there's the save.
Gordon's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving.
Here's a chance. And that's pumped away. Scores! Break out the clutch and on the steal because it's gone.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels.
From the neutral zone now. Sends the pass over. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Here they are on the attack.
Ukraine's entire team has been real lackluster from the beginning of this game. They look ill-prepared at puck drop, and the only saving grace is they have half a game left to try and claw their way back into it.
And the puck clears the zone.
Milano's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for the Hattie.
Slides the puck down low. Scooped up along the wall by Tavares. Takes a shot, and that's blocked away. Ukraine's got it in their own zone. Handles the puck. Dropped over the open ice. Here's the chance on the attack. Driving right to the front. Oh, and another big stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive
A
saves.
game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Almost 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Nice poke check. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Moves the puck down low. Receives the pass. Picks up the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. And a strong physical collision on the play there. The Rockets scoop it up along the boards. All alone. Stop! What a save here!
I thought he could have shot the puck, James, but he elects to deke, and when he dekes, he just isn't able to outweight the tender and is able to make the save.
Olmst's on the attack. Taken along the wall by Milano. Olmst's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Akaryev. Grabs the puck in the slot. Ukraine's got the puck now. Newman stick handling in his own zone. Play is blown dead with the offside. The Rockets continue to lead big here in this third period. Ukraine's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Takes the pass. Quick pass to Ladd. Nice feed from the boards. Takes the puck. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Tries to get the puck over to Akariev. Puts it on net.
Misses the net. Oh, I think he wants that one back.
You know he does. Uses his physicality and his IQ to get to that scoring area, and then he whiffs it. I mean, he's going to want that one back, James.
Shucks him down.
Romanov's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Getting fancy behind the net. Levels him with the hit. Can't get a hold of the pass. The Lions carried along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Ukraine's got a hold of the puck now. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Rockets gain possession in their own end. Picked up along the boards by Milano. Grabs the puck. The Rockets have it in the offensive zone. Puck grab by Milano. Ukraine's looking to break out of their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Picked off.
The Rockets are dominating play tonight. They've got so much speed. It's almost like they're a step ahead of their opponent, and they're anticipating. They're shutting down so quickly and retrieving pucks. When you have that ability to intercept and go the other way, you're a deadly team.
Olmsted's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Nice dish from the left wing. A chance behind the net. Ukraine's got the puck in their own end. Shakes off the coverage. Offside the call. Will get a reset. Olmsted's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Quick feed to Akariev. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Olmstead come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And he loses control of the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Milano's carrying it ahead. And as we hit the final minute of this one, that has been a one-sided affair. Milano's working it around in the corner. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Takes the feed. Loses the coverage there. Takes that pass back to the point. Oh, he scores! That's how you do it! Leadership to a T! The captain capitalizes!
When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and getting hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Slides it across! And he takes the dish. The Rockets get a hold of